Hopefully the tree is at the curb, the decorations have been stowed, and you've finally shaken the last of your New Year's hangover. All of this can mean only one thing. The holidays are officially over and a harsh financial reality is about to set in. That's because debt is the one gift that lingers long after the last of that eggnog. Personal finance author and Savvy magazine founder Mellissa Tosetti joins us right now on how we can keep those financial resolutions this year. Mellissa, good morning to you. Let's get into it. I spent way too much on other people this holiday over Christmas. So why are so many of us facing a financial hangover this new year?
Well, it's really easy to get carried away during the holidays, and even the financially savvy can lose their mind around the holidays. So it's the reality is that it happens now. It's January, and we are going to fix the problem.
Well, what about that holiday spending? How does it add to your financial woes?
Well, 1 in 5 people in the United States added to their debt in 2012, meaning they didn't even make a dent in it and made it much worse. And then on top of that, you add spending around the holidays, and in January, about a week from now, you're going to get your credit card bills and can have a very harsh reality set in. But there is hope. You can make changes, and you can make Christmas 2013 the year that you're going to be financially set.
Yeah, with the fiscal cliff, all that legislation in Washington, what harsh financial reality are we really facing in 2013?
We're still feeling the financial crunch from the last couple of years, the last 4 or 5 years, and there really is a way that you can take control of your finances, and I actually have 4 tips to do that. The first tip is to track your spending. You have to know where your money is going, and one of the easiest ways to do that is to use a personal finance management software like Quicken. In fact, they have a new mobile app that you can track your spending on the go when you're actually at the store. My next tip is to strive to have money left over at the end of each paycheck. And then when you get that next paycheck, the money that you have left over, put it into a savings account, and now you've saved the money that you save. My third tip is with all your new money habits, your savvy habits, you are going to pay off your debt in 2013, or a good chunk of it. And as you pay it off, the money that you were paying to your creditors, why not put that money toward your own savings account? And so now you've flipped it. You no longer have debt, you're turning that money into wealth. And then finally, often we think that we need to save 10% right away. And so that's one of the reasons why we haven't saved any money at all. But if you can create an attainable goal today to save just 1% of your income, and for many of us that would be just maybe the cost of a pizza. So save 1% of your take-home pay. And then 2 months from now, mark in your calendar that you're going to set aside another 1%. 2 months from then, another 1%. And by the end of the year, you're going to have increased your savings by anywhere from 4 to 5%, virtually painlessly.
Yeah, great tips right there. Let's say somebody wants to make a big purchase this year. Let's say buy a house, buy a new car. What advice do you have for them?
Create that financial goal and do what you can to find out what is that house going to cost you. Get a good, clear idea of what that amount is, and then start working towards putting money away for that goal. Even if you can only put a little bit at a time right now, at least you're working towards it versus just kind of wishing that it's going to happen. Wishing doesn't get you where you need to go. Creating goals and setting intentions and creating action items around it, that's how you achieve your goals.
Yeah, great advice right there, Mellissa. Where can viewers go to get more information on how to keep those financial resolutions in 2013?
I've got lots of tips on my website, thesavvylife.com, but I also suggest going to quicken.com and checking out the financial software and their mobile apps.
Mellissa, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate the information.
Thank you.
All right, more Lowcountry Live is coming up right after the break.